5 years, I think there will be ample time for us to embark on these reforms and the transformation that is required to make our system really world-class. And when that happens, I would like to see the stakeholders on board. And this is why this meeting today is very important, so that you can know exactly what my plans are. So we might have to reduce the overemphasis on the UPSR. We might reduce the subjects that are being examined in the 6th year of the primary school. We may look at class-based examination. We may take into consideration a more holistic assessment of our children's ability, even looking at co-curricular as an aspect of that. As regards Chen Chao's request on the clusters, that is the second approach, where at the moment we've identified 60 schools. The key to that is the issue of leadership. And I've sent the head teachers from the 60 schools to King's College, purely on the issue of being a leader in the school. Some have gone to Monash and others to New Zealand. And they are now back. We hope to get about 300 of these schools by the year 2010, and I've given them autonomy. They run the schools like a corporation. I give them the support that they require. They want to do international baccalaureate, by all means do it. I was with Marina Chin this morning when the Crown Prince of Brunei visited our Bukit Jalil Sports School, and there I told her the world is in your hands, you decide what you want to do, but you give me the results. If not, budak-budak sakit perut, menteri kena jawab. Pelajar berkelahi, menteri kena jawab. Cikgu-cikgu tarik-tarik rambut, koyak-koyak baju, saya juga akan kena jawab. Jadi at least for 60 schools, yang akan jawab ialah pengetua atau guru besar yang telah pun diamanahkan. Basically, apa yang disebut oleh Faizal tadi berhubung kait dengan PPSMI, sememangnya inilah apa yang dimaksudkan sebagai gestation period yang lama. Kita tak perlu apologetik untuk membuat sesuatu dasar yang berani pada sekarang, pada ketika ini. Selepas 5 tahun kita melalui dasar ini, memanglah bila kita tengok ke belakang, macam-macam halangan, tekanan termasuk anak-anak kita yang berada di luar bandar. Tetapi kita tidak boleh tukar dasar tengah-tengah jalan. Kalau tak, YK pula marah dengan saya. Kerana YK kata terlalu banyak sangat reform. Faizal kata suruh tukar dan berhentikan. Apa yang kita nak lakukan ialah kohort yang terakhir di bawah PPSMI ini merupakan kohort yang akan menduduki UPSR tahun ini. Dan penghujung tahun nanti bermakna bahawa 6 tahun dasar ini telah pun dilaksanakan, dan perbincangan meja-meja bulat di antara pihak-pihak berkepentingan, the stakeholders, is going on right now. They are going to study because, like I said in my speech, there are ideas, there are views that sometimes pull on each other. If you talk to the parents, especially in the urban areas, they want the policy to be retained and defended. As far as our children in the rural areas, maybe the lack of the capability of our teachers, but you all have to understand that I have 367,000 teachers. When I spoke to Sultan Brunei, bila saya menghadap Tuanku Sultan Brunei, dia kata, tengok Sultan, Tuanku, sistem negeri Brunei ni nampaknya mengimbangi penekanan kepada agama, penggunaan bahasa Inggeris dan juga bahasa Melayu sendiri. Dan dia tanya saya, Datuk, di Malaysia ni berapa orang guru? Saya 360 lebih tuanku. That is the number of the population of Brunei. So there is no simple answer to the ability of our teachers. I agree with Faizal, there are weaknesses, but let us look at it based on a very specific studies, and the last round table that we had, there were 16 papers presented by the universities and other experts. And these papers are going to be looked at, and I have to make a decision one way or the other by the end of the year when the last cohort's results come out. Bumper crops before elections. I don't know whether that's true or not, but it didn't help us in the last election. But it is true that there are too many strays. And when we made the announcement on scholarships and when we look at the places available in the universities, to accommodate those with straight A's is almost an impossibility. And this phenomena is not happening only here in Malaysia. If you look at the O and A level results, if you look at the entrance exams in the universities, even if you do O and A levels, there must be value added to what you achieve so that you'll be better than amongst the best that already exist, because places are limited. So the issue of value-added activities, whether it's co-curricular, whether it is more subjects, whether it's these values I was talking about, entrepreneurship, the ability to communicate, the ability to master many languages, the ability to convince those who are interviewing you. These are added assets that they may have to get into the universities, which are already cramped by those who are already achieving a high grade. I totally agree that there are too many, but I totally disagree that we purposely manipulated for bumper crop before an election. Okay, that covers 5.
Thank you very much. We should now proceed to the next few questions. Can we have the hand on the left, please?
Hi, I'm Nadia Maiden. I read sociology at the University of York. In the past, even to the present, education has often been linked to national unity and racial integration or segregation. In your opinion, what is the magnitude of education in fostering unity? How has it been in the past? Does the blueprint acknowledge that it has not been particularly successful in promoting unity, and what is the way forward? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We have the next question on the right.
Good afternoon, Dr. Sri. I'm alumni of UTM. So I'll make my question quick. One of the issues that's discouraging parents of non-Malays from sending their children to nation-type schools is the perception. I stress the word perception. I'm not saying it's true, it's not. I'm saying it's the perception that national schools are increasingly being Islamicized. Does the ministry have any plans to counter this perception? Thanks.
Thank you.
Whoa, this next part is full of difficult questions. Okay.
Just have one more, maybe? Andrew?
Hi, Dr. Sri. My name is Andrew. I study science in America. My question is this: I was a teacher in school for Pengetahuan Moral, and this is a subject that we all know is useless. The star. A few months back, we were doing a focus on this. He told me that they could find plenty of people who wanted to slap Pengetahuan Moral, but no